swear it was Oscar Mayer.
Activation code required. Access granted. Warning. Evacuation sequence activated.
We're back. Welcome to the bunker.
So we actually got new equipment, so we can actually, cause oh my God.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute.
Cole is
Hey, welcome to S4 Bunker. What's up?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cole was pissed last week. You gotta admit.
He was not happy.
No. Oh, hell no. Anytime you have technical difficulties, techies always get pissed. So how you doing, Kayla?
I'm here.
Just here?
Kinda.
Let's see. So we have a new. I don't know. I don't think he's a new listener, but a new listener that's popped up as far as, hey, I'm hooked on your show. So okay, cool. So Chris has a question about zombies. And
Zombies.
I know you don't like zombies.
Great.
You hate zombies.
Everybody hates zombies.
So
I mean, they come and they suck your brain out.
I have a question. Which would you be more terrified of the thought of? An alien invasion, or all of a sudden waking up and the world's covered with zombies?
I'm biased, so I'd have to say zombies. Zombies would scare me more. Yeah.
What about you, Cole?
Sorry, repeat the question. I'm still working on sound.
I know. Which terrifies you the most? The possibility of aliens invading, or a zombie invasion?
Bullets killed them all.
So, okay. Give me 1 second here, guys. All right.
Oh, shit's getting real.
Yeah, it is. Because here's the thing. I am not scared of zombie invasion. Ever. Friend.
I am.
It's not going to bother me.
What if they're them super fast
Not
motherfuckers?
going to bother me.
No? Okay.
Nope.
If they're the super fast motherfuckers,
Friend.
they won't touch us
Just
because
need a
we're
bigger gun.
diseased.
As for the alien invasion, I will totally and with my utmost ability respect and love our alien overlords. So, no problems there either.
Okay. Okay.
We don't have a hope in hell. If that comes to be, it comes to be. There is nothing we can do about it.
Oh, that's not entirely true.
No.
We can try coughing on them, maybe a little water, but it ain't going to work.
A cave.
You're not going to go hide in a cave.
What?
All of a sudden we become the Descent and we're just...
Now, we're the aliens.
yeah, let's not hide in a
True.
cave. This is what happened during that Time Machine movie, and look at what happened. Two subcultures of people that were all gross.
Here was Chris's question. So you know what preppers are? Preppers are always, they're the ones that they're ready for the fucking end of the world.
Yeah.
They got everything.
Uh-huh.
They got their guns. They got their,
And I got their address. We're fine.
Exactly. 11 billion bullets, food for 10 years. Oh, shit, we forgot about the water. But anyway, he wants to know what skill do you think is the most important to know? Is it medical? Is it engineering? Is it electrical? Is it survival? Is it how to cook? I mean, who the hell knows? What do you think is the most important skill to know, whether it's an alien invasion or a zombie
Well,
apocalypse?
I don't think it would matter.
No?
Because you're going to need a group of people with all different skills in order to actually survive.
Okay.
You can't just have one skill and be...
Yeah, no, there's one skill every single person in that group has to have. And it's the most important one.
What's that?
Social skills. You
Yeah.
have to have them.
Well, I'm fucking dead.
Yep. Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm dead anyways. I wouldn't have my pills, so I would die.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But no, you seriously have to have social skills. You have to be able to identify social situations. Number one, the mental health of the group matters.
Yep.
No matter what. Depressed people eat more.
Yep.
They also do stupid shit.
Yes. Make rash decisions.
Well, so the most important key to survival is the will to live. So that goes hand in hand right there.
But you can't have that without social skills. I'm
Nope.
sorry, the human mind can't handle it.
No, agreed. Totally agreed.
I wouldn't say that that's entirely 100% true, though. Okay?
Oh, good God.
Name
What
one.
now?
What?
Name one.
Okay, because every group, every movie, everything you've ever watched, there's always that one odd fucking duck in that group.
And he's the one that survives.
Okay? There's always that one that just kind of is there but isn't really there, that does all the underlying bullshit but isn't exactly the most social person in the world. Do you know what I mean? You gotta have that one odd duck that does all the back end bullshit.
I'm trying to think of a damn example here. What's that? God damn it! What's that series of movies that came out with? And
The Walking Dead?
no, Alien, Alien related.
Oh.
Alien?
Yeah, but you didn't know it was Alien. No. It invades a city, and there's a group of kids with a camera.
Super 8.
Super 8.
No, it's not Super 8.
God damn it, Eric. What the fuck?
Something Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street?
Huh?
That wasn't an alien.
No, that wasn't Alien. Well, although he kind of
That was my uncle.
looked like one.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It kind of. It had what's his face in a bunker in I think the third one. I can't think tonight. God damn, I'm gonna have to look. Hold on.
Let's clarify something. First of all, when we play games that involve movies, Eric's not good at this anyways.
He's like, it was that one movie with
It's
that
not-
one guy that knows Kevin Bacon.
It would help, like,
No, she was blonde, blue eyed.
if the game had, like, if the games had movies from
Jericho?
before the 60s,
No.
he'd be great at this. But unfortunately, he hasn't watched anything since then, it seems like.
No.
So,
It has John. What?
Carpenter.
Lake
No.
Calf?
No, dude from Roseanne.
Candy?
No.
Oh!
Oh, wait a minute. Cloverfield.
Yeah,
is
the Cloverfield series.
Okay.
So you look at the very first one before you even knew it was going to be a damn series, and you got what 3 or 4?
But how long is that series?
I think it's only got 4.
And how long does it represent in time?
Well, they're all completely different.
The whole point of surviving after an apocalyptic event, including a zombie invasion, an alien invasion, any of that, friend, is to repopulate. To further the human race.
So what do you
If you're just
think-
going to survive till you die, it doesn't matter when you fucking die.
Right. So what do you think is sufficient time? I guess it depends whether it's a radioactive event or
Yeah.
alien invasion. Or,
Well,
Sufficient time
no, it
for
doesn't.
what?
You have, no matter what happens, you have to prepare for a radioactive event.
Yeah, because seriously, there's not going to be anybody to man the fucking radioactive
Nope.
shit.
Nope.
So every
So
other place is going to
every
have
apocalyptic
radioactive
event
agents.
is a radioactive event.
Yeah.
Now,
We're too reliant on that shit for it not to be.
Yeah, they want to continue radioactive energy.
It's not a bad
Nuclear
idea.
They just got to clean it up.
As long as it's done right, yeah.
Yeah, no, they got to clean up the process.
Mm-hmm.
And if they can clean up
Agreed.
the process, and I don't actually know if that's possible.
You got to make it earthquake proof. You got to make it.
No.
No,
Not-
cleaning the process of actual energy conversion.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah.
friend.
The byproduct of the energy conversion is more than the energy that it pumps out.
But like
Like,
what
it's
we're literally
ridiculous.
doing,
Mm-hmm.
we compressed a star.
Yeah.
We made a small star. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Friend,
Yeah, nuclear combustion.
we have to figure out another way to ignite that. We went off the idea of the star. Friend,
Well, and that was at CERN.
we need to actually
No.
come up with a different way to do
Have-
this.
Have they done this at CERN?
No, you
No,
can't.
you can't do it.
No.
Uh-uh.
So they can play with black matter, but they can't play with the star.
Because if you create a star inside CERN,
Mm-hmm.
it is therefore radioactive.
Okay.
And you can't get rid of that.
Nope.
So
Not
which
for
means that is the
100 years.
last experiment they do there.
Actually, I think it's 1,000 years.
Friend,
And it wouldn't have to be. Fusion doesn't have to be radioactive. That's the
Right. That's just a byproduct.
well, there's
Theoretically.
different types of radioactivity too.
but
Like,
theoretically, it doesn't have to.
yes, theoretically, it doesn't have to. But all it is fusion and compression.
Okay.
I mean, you compress water enough, you get fusion. It's called ice.
Are they going to make a Zombieland 3?
I hope not. I think that's a
Oh,
horrible
dude.
series.
Dude, no.
It is not bad, Kayla. It's an entertainment
I think
series.
Zombieland was the most entertaining. As far as factual, I think World War Z was the most.
Hey.
It's.
I think it came closer to
Do
reality.
you know why it's
than most of them.
entertaining?
Huh.
Because
it's
they paid
funny.
every well-known actor to be in it.
Yeah. In
The
Zombieland?
storyline isn't
Yeah.
actually that good.
No?
No.
Yeah, it ain't.
Okay, but serious.
What's that one where the kid is a zombie?
Warm
and falls-
bodies.
Warm bodies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is an entertaining movie that didn't rely on.
Main
random-
stage actors.
Yeah. Friend.
No, 'cause I don't think anyone on that was really well known.
Shaun of the Dead.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a good one.
That one was
That's,
funny
that's
as
an
fuck.
entertaining one.
But if we're going realistic zombie movie, The Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah, for old school.
Take it back to the beginning.
Yeah. So, what came...
What came first, the zombie or the human?
Where did zombies come from? Historically.
Fear and imagination is where zombies came from historically.
I was thinking, personally, Vlad the Impaler.
Oh no, that would be more of a vampiric.
Right. But what did Vlad the Impaler do? Anyone
impaled
who
people.
went against him and anyone that was his enemy, he cut their heads off, stuck them on a stick, and
Yes,
stuck
but
the stick in the ground.
zombieism was more of a superstition back in the day. Okay, and the reason that it came around was the same reason that we put bells on graves.
Oh,
is because
yeah, that's right.
Because
so many people were buried alive,
our
they had to.
what do you call
And the
that?
story of
Our
that
medical
travel-
science was not up to par yet.
Right.
And people would do things like, I don't know, have an epileptic seizure, or they would pass out, or they'd go into a coma, or something of this nature, and we'd bury them alive.
Mm-hmm.
Then they would scratch and claw and pull the little bell, and, oh my god, they were a zombie, they came back from the dead.
Right.
Okay? So, historically, it came from the fact that our medical science sucked, and that we kept burying people alive. and they'd break out, and then they'd dig themselves out because the dirt was loose enough, and then they were the living dead.
Yeah, our medical science sucked, but we were learning.
So yes, what they used to call the living dead were people that they pronounced dead that came back.
And I mean, look at today. We know that there's certain herbs and there's certain medicines that will actually make your heart so slow.
Right, they'll paralyze you.
You do appear dead. So we know
fish.
that today, but you wouldn't know it back then. So they would wake up, obviously. And
yeah, they'd wake up buried, or in the morgue-ish.
Pull the bell, or wake up screaming in the morgue because they got a tag stapled through their toe.
Stuff like that. There's certain drugs that do that to certain types of people, and like diabetes wasn't as well known of a thing back then. So people would eat a bunch of carbs and stuff after
tuberculosis.
Right, and then they would end up going into like a little baby diabetic coma, and they'd wake up 2-3 days, 4 days later, and be buried, or be in a morgue, or be... There's all kinds of medical conditions that cause you to look dead.
Right.
And back then they didn't have the instrumentation to realize that you weren't dead.
They didn't have the technology, they didn't have the knowledge. Hell, it's just like Anthony wants to be an alchemist, and you do know an alchemist is a scientist, right? And he prefers to call them alchemists. But back then...
the concept of the zombie as of today's pop culture version of a zombie, okay, I think that it took our primal fears of that happening and mixed it with stories like Frankenstein to create...
If you want to look at the closest to zombies, I would have to say Africa, where they actually, in theory, killed people and made them walking zombies. Now, were they really dead? No, it was actually proven to be, I believe, herbal that actually made them that way. But are those the first zombies?
Now, see, this is the thing that has always bothered me, is that pop culture made it brains that these zombies were after, right? Like, the original concept of the zombies, they needed brains.
Right.
Right? Okay, so why brains instead of a soul?
Huh?
Like, wouldn't it make more sense for them to be searching for people's souls than to be searching for a brain?
Well,
if you were to die, come back to life, and you were a soulless creature.
Back then, maybe they equated the brain with the soul.
Just, what I mean.
The soul was kind of a new concept in the 1920s with the Fox sisters. I believe. And that when they did seances and whatnot and improving...
Yeah, so, I don't know. I think that there were so many more words that they could have used there besides brain.
Oh, right.
Like essence or any of those would make more sense to me than a brain.
You say essence, I automatically think of Dark Crystal. Essence.
Go fling.
There's Izzy.
Okay. Sure. But see, I'm not a big fan of zombies, and the only reason I'm not a big fan of zombies is because...
They're basic.
They are super basic. Mm-hmm. And they are definitely not something that makes sense in reality, I guess. Mm. They are totally fictitious to me. There is no way that a zombie can be real. Okay? Now, somebody with a disease that equates to zombietism, like, rabies, something of that nature.
Yeah.
They can act and look like what we would consider zombie, but dying and coming back to life as a living creature again, it is a fictitious concept. It isn't real. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So for me, zombies are always falling in that realm of completely fictitious. Like, they're not a possibility. So
unless you live in Florida.
That's bath salts, not zombies.
Oh, that was still, he was eating someone's face and they shot him multiple times. And
Yeah, but
Eat his brain.
Huh?
He didn't eat his brain.
He was trying. He was.
But see, that's what I'm talking about,
starting with
though.
the face, and he's working towards the brain.
But there's a difference.
Okay.
Still human.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Right.
if you haven't noticed, on every zombie movie, they don't have a problem getting to it.
But that's theatrical.
No, it's only using their teeth. It's
okay.
the whole point of it.
Well, if you look at the concept of a zombie, they're not smart enough to use a tool.
No. They use their just pure strength, including, like, it's not just hand strength. Like, everyone always thinks when a zombie gains strength, it's just arms and legs. It's
Right.
not. Their jaw muscles gain strength, too. They can bite through the skull.
Well, they live in no pain anymore. They live in no anything.
Yeah, there's no nerve
there's no
receptors whatsoever.
boundaries to the strength that they can have.
They're dead.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, yeah, they're dead, so...
Izzy's right. The first time they ever showed a zombie eating a brain was 1985, Return of the Living Dead.
Huh. Okay.
There.
But hey, just say
Is there anything zombie pre-85? Or is zombie...
Oh, yeah.
So is zombie... How far back do zombies go, I guess, is my main point. Because I'm trying to think of...
There's been stories of the living dead since pretty much the dawn of time. People that have come back to life and become something different.
Okay. No. The English word zombie was first recorded in 1819 in a history of Brazil by the poet Robert Southey in the form of a zombie. Friend, the first appearance of an actual zombie was Night of the Living Dead in 1968.
Okay. And yeah, that actually makes sense. It says before that was more the necromancer reanimating the bodies to do their bidding. And that makes sense.
Now, when it comes to actual folklore about someone coming back, friend, it's been around for centuries in Haiti,
Well,
possibly originating in the 17th century when West African slaves were brought in to work on Haiti sugarcane plantations.
But you look at religion, you look at the Bible. Wasn't Lazarus technically? He was resurrected, so wouldn't that make him a zombie of sorts?
Jesus.
Huh?
So was Jesus.
Well, we won't go there.
Because that's undead.
Okay.
There is a difference between undead and a return to life.
But see, that's where I have that awkward concept, because I do find zombies to be the undead. It's the only...
Yes and no, but I'd say resurrected is the better word. Because they were dead and now they're alive, actually alive and breathing.
Alive again versus dead but living dead. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
What news have you heard? I'm not doing good tonight.
So are we good there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless Chris has more questions about zombies.
So...
Post them in the chat room.
Well, and I'm going to come back to zombies in a minute.
Okay.
The answer is weird, awkward theories about life. God.
So, a lot of you probably had troubles listening to last week's show. Last week's show, we did a lot on simulated Earth theory.
Screw that.
And
you
heard
you.
Cole and Kayla talking about simulated Earth theory. And every once in a while you heard Eric go,
Birds aren't real.
So,
they're not.
Oh, God.
They live on the flat Earth. Anyway, go ahead.
Is that by
I'm one of
Metal
those people who constantly, we will have a conversation, and over the next week, I will spend my time going over that conversation to thinking, well, this is what I should have fucking said.
Okay.
He's
Now-
a little delayed.
Yes.
Basically.
by about a week. So I'm here. Came up with a new theory.
Okay.
I tried looking for this on Google
To
and
see
on
if it was,
Reddit.
to see if it was already taken.
Yeah, to see if it had already been thought of.
Right.
So I'm calling it, because I could not find it, simulated life theory.
Instead of Earth.
So the Earth is real.
Well, no, that actually makes more sense. Because
Well,
the
hold
Earth
on.
is real.
Hold on.
Right.
Let
It's
me get
not
through the theory
Israel.
first.
Okay.
Okay?
It's just a bird's eye.
The Earth is real. The universe is real. Everything is real.
Right.
Matter.
Except for you.
What? I'm not real?
The one person that is involved in this, that is thinking of this, is not real. You are simulated.
That's fucked up. I'm not real.
Okay.
Vern, now,
Explain.
I need more coffee.
if anyone remembers how we started talking about this last week, it was because there was an incident in Las Vegas where a car glitched in front of 9 people.
Dude, there's a lot of
I had a
incidents where
damn
it's like-
fuel injection problem.
Vern,
Oh, come on.
I mean visually glitched.
Okay.
Like,
Now,
But
Kayla
not rendering
had
correctly.
the same thing happen to her at work a few weeks ago.
Right.
No, it was
I remember
terrifying. I was like, black magic! I don't like
Now,
it.
here's the thing.
What?
It was only 9 people on the strip.
that. Right.
So
those
only
9
9
people are
out of that
simulated.
massive amount of people.
Out of a massive amount of people on the Las Vegas Strip,
Okay.
only 9 people saw
So
it.
let's take that for a minute. Because how many hundreds of people have been
I've
in a
seen
UFO
an alien,
sighting.
but
Yeah.
only like 10 out of the
only 10
100
out of
people.
100 people see this UFO.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it'd be the same concept.
So you're not real, but I could be.
Oh no, we know you're not real then.
No, you're an alien.
Why am I not real?
Because you're an alien.
What happened on your computer a few weeks ago?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Really?
No, I don't know which incident you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Seriously? You want an on and off switch? Oh, that is so... Mm-hmm.
Every one of them was able to make
Composite.
incident report and talk about it to media outlet.
Yeah, they were
Okay.
able to talk about the freaking.
So they couldn't have been that plastered.
Uh-uh.
For an
Because they obviously have their memory to recall the entire event, probably, 24 hours later.
yeah.
All right, so I'm
So-
still hung up here. So you got to explain your theory a little
Okay.
bit better.
Okay.
What? Sorry.
I keep getting interrupted here.
Okay, fine. I'll
Woman.
shut up.
And, okay. So
It's still real.
you guys constantly talk about ancient Sumeria, the ancient races.
Are we going back to ancient aliens again?
No.
Okay.
Shh.
But how we had a race of humans here before that got to a high level of intelligence.
So you think they're the creators of the life theory?
Yes, I believe they are the creators of the life simulation.
So maybe the pyramids run it?
Now,
Whoa.
the only issue I would have with that is there would be a frequency level coming from the pyramids.
There is.
There is.
But it would change.
It does.
Not like that.
They've shown...
In order to run my computer,
Right.
which is a 1 terabyte, 16 gigabyte, 4-year-old computer,
Okay.
the frequency on it changes every
So what if it's
about 1,500 frames every millisecond.
so the sun?
Could you imagine how much that frequency would have to change to run a person?
Well, let alone 100 billion on a planet.
Yeah.
It's the stars.
See, now that is more of a possibility.
The stars are what powers the simulation.
It could be. So you're talking kind of like Hunger Games, where they're inside a dome and they're being
But not everyone's simulated.
only the players.
Yes. Friend.
But we'll take that on a broader scale, where you have a dome over the entire Earth.
So literally the rest of us are NPCs, but not AI NPCs.
Well, we do have a dome over the entire.
We have
Yeah, the
Actual.
ozone.
we have actual free will as
Yeah.
an NPC.
Okay.
As a non-player character.
Yes.
Okay.
Friend. Now, the reason that I look at it this way is because in the history of gaming, there has always been an argument. For example, Super Mario Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
On the original Nintendo, the NES system,
Right.
friend, you would get as far as you can, and then if your parents allowed it, you left the machine on because there was no save.
Mm-hmm.
If they didn't, you had to shut it off and get to that same spot next time.
And start all over.
Yes, but each
Yeah.
time you got faster. Now, the first couple people to play through that game didn't realize there was warp zones.
The warp zones.
I would imagine it took about 2 to 3 weeks for them to figure out the idea of the warp zone.
Right.
Okay?
To get you further
Causing
in the game
them to
faster.
be able to get back to their spot.
Way faster than it did
Okay.
before. That's why
Okay.
level 1 can be played in like 3 seconds.
But if you skip levels,
Mm-hmm.
do not forget in your mind what actually happened in those levels that you just skipped.
You're not paying attention.
Exactly. You don't remember how it actually happened.
Mm-hmm.
Causing the Mandela effect.
Oh, Jesus, you're pulling every effect into this bullshit.
He's pulling out all the stops tonight. Now we're going into Mandela.
I'm making it all fit.
Mm-hmm.
Because it would. Would it not?
I kind of remember that, but no, it must have been different.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sure.
Because how many times do people die suddenly on this earth?
That happens.
And for no frickin' reason.
Yeah.
Friend,
That happens on occasion.
On occasion, it happens every day to several
it
thousands
also
of
happens
people.
that, friend, there are a lot of people who show up with amnesia.
Okay.
And start their lives anew. Friend, there are also other ways people come into this world where no one around them knows them. They don't have a past.
Those are called spies.
Well,
New characters,
friend, yeah.
upgrades, uploads.
Okay.
Friend,
Where are you from? I don't know.
The bubble bunch.
if you bring that into modern roles,
Mm-hmm.
friend, like modern gaming,
Okay.
when you die in a game, the games now offer a way to get back up to the level you were at. Or to get just past that level,
Reincarnation.
as long as you pay for it.
Yeah.
Friend,
That make you big
yeah.
money.
Oh yeah, they make huge money off that. Friend, it'll either give you a new skill set, a new item, or something to get to that next level.
So
faster.
it fucking witness protections you.
Boom.
But all of a sudden you're in like Idaho and you're a farmer and you're like, how the fuck
you have
did I
no
get
background.
here?
And nobody knows you.
Now that could be the other part of it too. What if there is no such thing as witness protection? What if witness protection is a cover-up because the government knows about it?
Oh, Jesus.
Well, I'm sure the government does know about it if...
And this is their way of working through it.
Mm-hmm.
Working with it so that they don't have as many incidents. That one's a reach, but it could still work.
But missing 401 would play a role into this.
Yes.
I mean, there's a whole lot.
So
of
would
different-
all of your cryptids and creatures, because that was
Special characters.
you got special characters from that map pack.
Skins.
So we're
Skinwalker.
living in a video game.
And that it simulated.
A simulated life.
But
Because
who created the simulation?
Well,
Huh?
the originals.
Who created the simulation?
But that's the thing. It would be the ancient race that was before us who created the Bangkok batteries.
Okay.
Oh, whoa,
Right.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
Hold
now
on.
we're getting fucking crazy.
Okay, just
Sorry.
calm down,
No, I'm just saying.
friend. But Friend, if we use that as the starting point, friend,
We don't even know who created the Baghdad battery.
It's Baghdad.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Bangkok
Right.
batteries would be
No,
horrible.
it
No,
was
they got them too.
Yeah.
Friend, they got batteries in Bangkok. Don't be racist, Kayla. Friend,
My bad.
No, it's Baghdad batteries, though.
friend, or the Atlanteans.
Oh, God. Everybody brings up the damn Atlanteans.
Again, don't be racist.
Are you being a hater tonight?
She is. On every, we don't like people from Bangkok. We don't like the Atlanteans.
We love the Atlanteans.
No, we don't love the Atlanteans.
Why?
The Atlanteans are fictitious characters as well. They don't fucking exist.
How can you know that?
How can you not?
What if your house is built right on top of Atlantis?
Okay, that's...
That's...
But
Well,
Brett,
it
there
was in November.
there's no way for you to know that.
Oh, yeah.
And there is enough evidence out there to believe there was a race out on that side of the ocean.
What side of the ocean is that?
Friend,
Because according to myth and legend, there's like 16 different locations in 16 different areas that Atlantis
which would make
should have been.
sense.
Was it a floating city? It was like a houseboat.
With
And we're like, yeah.
geological evolution, that would make sense.
party. Okay.
They would be in different locations half the time.
Oh, God.
It's an island.
This is my island in the sun. Oh, no, we melted.
Friend, how many islands has Hawaii gained?
Quite a few.
And they're about to gain a new one.
Cool.
Are they?
Yeah.
They need some more land mass.
Yeah, there's another underwater volcano that is spewing out like crazy, and it was about it's almost reached the surface.
Oh, hell.
Cool.
Okay.
Friend, so they will have another island soon.
That's going to take... How many years is that going to take for them to start growing vegetation and shit, do you think?
Depends on if Yellowstone blows or not. If
Oh,
Yellowstone blows,
yeah.
20 years.
Or longer.
Okay, whoa. Now you're just getting crazy again.
Friend, but no, it if you start at that point, there is no reason to believe they couldn't have gotten to the point of virtual reality, live simulation on another planet than where they are.
Yeah.
Friend, which would make sense for them to use this one.
Like Ready Player One shit.
Yes. But not having to create
The
an
actual
entire
environment.
landscape.
They wouldn't have to create the environment, they'd just have to create
The character.
character.
That's it.
Yep.
I don't like it.
And every once in a while, yeah, I know you don't, but that's just because you're scared shitless of it.
No, I just...
Yeah.
Okay.
Brad,
Then are birds really not real? No, okay, like, I'm serious here.
all
Would-
vegetation would be real.
Would all
When you're
animal life
yes,
be, though?
it would.
The environment will be real.
All environmental structures would be real.
We just
Well, then why would the animal fucking life be real?
Because you're powering it with a star, right?
Sure.
That's what we came up with.
Well, yeah, I mean, life is powered by stars.
Okay,
so,
but
sure.
you're powering it with a star. But that doesn't mean you can project it that far.
Yeah, but okay, so this is the thing, is why would we have to be fictitious then? Why would we have to be not real? Why couldn't we just be what we are, but created by a different race of whatever? Because, to be perfectly honest, the star is what powers us. This is our fucking environment. Like, whether or not we're
Kayla.
actually...
We can be,
Okay.
but it's a different theory then.
Right, okay. Cool.
Then it goes back to the...
No, but do you know what I
wolf
mean?
theory.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
Why?
Because you're taking something that already exists and you're tweaking it to make it a hologram or something versus reality. Is this what you're saying?
The only
Better than a hologram.
Well, the only holographic...
So we're
part of it-
avatars. We're not holograms.
To a point, yeah.
We are living, breathing creatures that were created and put here. Therefore, then they can jump into our mind or whatever. and
But
take
yeah,
us over.
completely controlled.
Right. So we would be more of an avatar type of situation than a simulation.
Yeah, but it's still a simulation.
So, I'll bring it up like I did last week. So then, what are dreams?
you got to understand what the simulation part means.
Mm-hmm.
Friend, it doesn't mean like what the character is doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, you're simulating that part of their life, but you're doing it by control. That is the idea of a simulated theory.
Okay, dreams would be easy in that case.
Okay.
Because dreams would be your only actual reality then.
Yeah.
So, let's take this back a little bit. Do you think Project Paperclip has something to do with tweaking this idea?
Oh, God.
You're talking some of the craziest scientists in the Nazi regime brought to play with mind control, MK Ultra, brought to play with medicine, rocket science, or were they a part of the scheme?
No, because we're not there yet.
No?
We're not there yet. It's possible that they knew about it and Project Paperclip failed because we suck at it.
Yeah.
Friend.
Okay, so what if we were originally these avatars, okay? We don't, I mean, basically we are. So, any religion, anything, we have a creator god. We have a creator goddess. We have something that made us, okay? So, therefore, technically we are already made by a different creature to create, you know what I mean? So, creation theory, any creation theory, we were created. Okay?
Right.
So, we'd already be living in the world of we're an avatar. Okay?
Or do you think religion, let's play the other side of it, do you think religion, all of them, were created to keep the avatars in check?
Like,
to a degree.
Like your background rules.
Yeah.
Like, okay, yeah, but you can't do this, you can't do that. You have to live within this realm of existence. You have to do this and this and this. Okay, but see, the only issue that I have with an actual simulated Earth, okay, is the fact that every single video game out there, if we're comparing if we're comparing this
Okay, we're comparing
to a video game.
Side to side.
Okay, so if we're comparing this to a video game, every single video game out there can be cheated.
Right.
Okay? Original Mario, all of that kind of crap, original cheat codes that go into it. Now we have mods and different things like that. Okay? So, all of them, there's a way to cheat at it. Eh?
Well, yeah, there's cheat
further
codes, there's ways to hack into
right. There's hacking, there's cheat codes, there's modifications, there's all of these different things. There's infinite life. There's, I get the battle axe right from the beginning. Like shit like this, okay?
Yeah.
So, every simulation that we've had of anything, there's a way to cheat the system. Hey, there's a way to make it so that your character goes further in the game than the characters that are next to you. Hey, so with that, then, do you think that in this version, there would also be a cheating system, and that's why particular families or particular people or whatever have more power than others? Is because they cheated their way through it.
Friend, we as a human race will not leave this world successfully until we can get rid of greed.
Right. So is greed, overcoming greed, the end result of the game?
I don't know. It could be to possibly help us. But, well, no, because she's...
Well, and that's what I'm saying, so, okay.
I still want to drink.
More like an Ender's Game scenario than anything else. Like, he's saying, he thinks he's playing a video game, he's like, this ship go against that ship, you kill this guy.
That also makes sense, because you constantly say that you are the biggest ass in the world, you care about nothing, and then you do all the exact opposite.
Okay, and? It's my programming.
Yeah.
I have tried. I've tried so many
You
times
want to be a jackass,
to
but
bust
you can't.
through my programming, but they made me this sweet, amazing person. What can I say? And I am not a terrible person. I just don't like people.
Oh,
So I would die in a zombie apocalypse because I don't like
bad
people.
avatar. Bad avatar. So, what about serial killers? What about
serial killers?
What
Dude,
about
have you
mental
ever
health?
have you ever played Grand Theft Auto?
Oh no, I get that. But what about? I'm talking reality, not.
Oh, okay.
What about mental health? Are these all avatars maybe that had kinks to the system?
No, but that's what I'm talking about.
No.
Have you-
Their point wouldn't be to add kinks to the system.
No, their point would be to give their people outlets so that they don't do that. Okay? So, seriously, when you jump on Grand Theft Auto or you jump on...
Whoa. Did you not hear what I first said?
What? I am fucking... No.
Okay,
I don't understand.
We will not leave this planet
Yes, sir.
until we actually gain inner peace.
Oh, then we're never leaving this fucking planet.
But they did. You can't
who
take an
did?
entire race
Whoa.
of people,
The 12?
friend, your people.
Oh, God.
They sent you back because you didn't make it the first time.
I am Caleb.
Elon Musk, he left the planet.
Friend, successfully.
He's not my fucking people.
I said successfully.
Didn't he leave successfully?
No. He was gone for
Okay.
5 seconds, went around once and went,
You went on a trip
I'm going to go
successfully.
back. Yeah, but I went on a trip the other week. I went down to Oregon, and I came back.
Friend,
Successful. Boom.
Right.
we will not leave this planet successfully until we are at peace with ourselves and each other.
I don't think that that's true.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Friend,
I don't think that that's true. Because most of the people that successfully do anything are the biggest fucking assholes you will ever meet in your life. Mm-hmm. They stepped on everyone and everything
not.
to get to where there's... Hey, you know what? I'm not even going to get into this because me and Elon have some issues that I don't even want to talk about.
okay, when I say we will not leave this planet, no one seems to be understanding.
Extensively.
Yeah, we landed
extensively
on...
leave.
When we landed on the moon, that was a great attempt.
Yeah, and then we came back.
And we never went back for 30 years. Like, what did we do?
We're like, woo, we made it.
We
landed-
brought back rocks and found out they were from Earth.
We came, we saw, we planted a flag, we hopped around a little bit, and then we jumped back in the...
One of them left his family photo.
Okay, yeah.
Friend.
Oh, that's creepy.
And a yoo-hoo. No.
But unless you firmly believe in the secret space program, which I
Oh my god.
don't,
Okay. Now we're just getting
I don't
crazy.
think we're actually out there. You can listen to Corey Good. You can listen to a lot of these guys that claim a secret space program. And
Well, you know what? People,
whatnot, but-
plenty of people have left this planet and never come back.
Mm-hmm. But those are isolated incidents, and they're not in space.
That's not successful.
No.
How not?
Because they died.
Yeah, but they
And
successfully
if you
completed
say
the
who
game,
I
then.
think you're going to,
Yeah.
you're going to burn.
I am gonna shut up now. It's true. Okay, no, but seriously, it's fucking true. There are plenty of people that have successfully left this fucking planet.
No, but
There
here's
are
the thing.
plenty of people that have successfully left this realm of existence.
And those are the video games that go, game over.
Yeah, but where do you go when it's over?
I'm going to reword this.
Huh.
We will not, as a human race, successfully civilize another planet.
No, I don't think so either.
We already have.
Really? Pray tell, where?
Yeah, where?
Here.
No.
Other planet. Not Earth.
No, seriously.
Outside
Again,
of Earth.
that's a theory.
Earth is
Earth
another
is the
planet.
game field.
Oh my god. Okay, so Earth is not our first planet, guys. Earth is just a stop along the way.
Yeah, you know what, Chris? And maybe getting high is actually taking your mind back to your actual reality.
No.
Which is why it was
No.
illegal for so long.
Because
No.
you can't. You still have control of what you're doing.
And we will
Okay.
too. We
When you're
will
high.
eventually colonize elsewhere. I'm going to say that right now because obviously you guys don't think so, and I get it. I get that you're like, we're never going to live anywhere besides Earth, but that's not the case.
Where did I say that?
Okay.
I did, because I really don't give a damn.
No,
but
he's right in a way.
Well, you
Yeah,
personally
we
will
are
not.
never going to.
Your-
Us three.
Nope.
Your ancestral fucking tree might, but
Yes.
you personally are not. Okay, I get
This
that.
could take 500,000 years.
Oh, I was going to say Anthony might be an alchemist up on Pluto. You never know. But
And that's the thing. Look, you're right, Chris. In our lifetime.
Yep.
And
But
that's not.
we're not talking about in our lifetime.
Oh my god.
Friend,
There are already other human beings living on other planets.
Oh, good
In
God. Okay,
our lifetime.
are we going back to the the secret space program?
No, I'm not going to the secret space program.
Or are you talking about the space station?
No.
then explain what you're talking about.
Okay, what I am talking about is if you look at all of the evidence, this is not our first home. We are not from Earth.
But, okay, agreed.
Hey,
But when you look at it from that perspective, that would have been before this game, this
Yes, but
simulated life
okay,
theory
okay, but
came up.
the thing is that this is not our first planet.
Mhm.
This is not our last planet either. Eh?
I can completely see there's artifacts that we may have lived on Mars.
Okay,
You
but
can't really deny that.
But this is the thing. Now, if you think about it like that, okay, then we have already lived on Mars, right?
Right.
Let's say we originally came from Mars, like our ancestors.
Okay.
Okay. Their ancestors came from like Galactia Prime, or their ancestors came from wherever the fuck they came from, right? All the way back to the beginning of time, blah 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 blah. Okay. So that time lapse continues.
Okay.
Okay? So we have already successfully been to another planet in our lifetime.
But we don't have those memories.
What do you mean? You're talking about all this simulation and Earth and everything else, and you don't think that this race of freaking people that could have created a simulated complete freaking existence are also not travelers, didn't go anywhere else? They're what, in a command center somewhere on Earth?
no, I said they are somewhere else.
Okay, but then therefore we've already
not us.
been somewhere else. Okay.
And not in our lifetime.
Well, it would have been in our lifetime, though.
Your lifetime started in 1988.
No. Oh, God. Sure. If we're going off a simulated life theory, though, my lifetime could have started the second the Big Bang started. This could have been the 27,000th reincarnation of life. Am I?
Okay.
No, I'm honestly asking, like, am I wrong?
Yes.
How so?
Because then you're on simulated Earth theory again.
I thought we still were we not?
No, we're on the simulated
Oh,
life
well,
theory.
shit. Okay. No, I'm confused, okay? Because I don't see the difference
I
between
can
simulated
see-
Earth and simulated life.
I can
The
see
Earth is real. Everything else is real.
Okay.
and I
Everything
can
else,
see
as
more,
we know it from history, is real. Non-player characters are actual human beings with full free will, full thought, full control.
Okay.
And then we have players
Who just get possessed every once in a while by something else.
by a
an alien.
yeah. What would be an alien now?
So,
Okay.
what do
Because
you
if
think?
we ever colonize another planet, we become aliens
Yeah.
to this planet.
We are aliens.
That's an opinion, and screw ancient aliens. I don't care. Friend,
I'm not talking
but
about
we
ancient
have
aliens.
no proof.
That we're aliens?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Every ounce of proof we actually have says we came from microorganisms from this planet. Yes, our microorganism selves could have come like our single cell
Climbed out of the
amoebas
primordial soup.
could have come
called
from
the
another
ocean.
planet.
Maybe. Look at Antarctica.
But that's one thing that has always bothered me about the whole idea of us coming from Mars.
Oh, right.
There was 30 to 40 planets in line when that would have happened.
Okay.
That doesn't mean one of them was Mars, because Mars wasn't fully formed either.
Well, so the artifacts, in all reality, could have come from another planet that we did actually live on. Space junk. I mean,
But
honestly.
what I'm saying is the human race,
Mm-hmm.
by all proof that we have on Earth, started here.
Right.
We have ancestral bones showing how we grew.
Okay.
From single cell organisms
Right.
to water creature to land creature to mammal to ape to human.
So, what do you think, and I'm going to take a step over here for a second, what do you think Bigfoot is? Do you think Bigfoot is a half glitch in that?
Honest opinion? No, I don't think he has anything to do with it.
No?
No, I believe he's a creature.
Okay.
I still believe that he is a third offspring.
Could be.
Homo sapiens. Homo erectus.
You think he's our future?
No.
No?
I think he's a breakoff that didn't make it.
Okay.
He is an endangered species.
That's what I was, yeah. That's what I meant. He's not our ancestor directly, but...
We killed him off as well.
Okay. Except for the one behind my yard.
It just hasn't happened as fast as the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Friend,
I'm going to go Bigfoot hunting when I go hunting.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I know what the Bigfoot is, so...
Somebody told me something and I had to look it up.
Oh, good God. What?
My bad. So, you know that there were 2 new organs
And...
in the human body? One of
Okay.
them was found in 2020.
okay.
One of them was found in 2018.
Are they big?
One of them's the biggest one in our entire body. It's bigger than the skin. It's
What was the purpose of it?
here, just a minute. So, one of them was found in the Netherlands, and it's a pair of I can't say that word. Saliva.
Like lungs?
Saliva glands.
Saliva glands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but there's a word, saliva.
Salivation.
Salvatore. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking. Okay.
Let me see it.
I don't have it.
Oh, you don't have it. Okay. And that is a good possibility, Chris. It's kind of the same line that Cole was just going to.
Yeah. Friend, but he's an offshoot. We have, as it stands, there was 2 offshoots. I'm trying to remember what the other one was called. Friend,
Was
Okay.
it an ape-like creature?
what are the ones that kind of look like us, but
The
They're
white
caveman.
gorilla?
no, the caveman.
Oh, Neanderthal.
Neanderthal.
Yeah.
So,
Hobbits is
so Homo
Homo erectus.
erectus.
Right.
Friend. So we have Homo sapiens, Homo erectus. That, according to history, that is all we have. Bigfoot theorists believe that there was a third offshoot.
Yeah, Homo squatch.
Yes.
Friend,
Friend.
or some would call him Giganteus But
Yes.
Right.
And considering how far back that name goes, that would be the same as
Okay.
the other 2. But he is an offshoot of those, of the Homo sapien gene.
What's interesting about
he's
him,
a cyclops.
if you go by all the different stories, somehow if the stories are true, he
How Bigfoot
developed.
lose an eye?
Huh?
How Bigfoot lose an eye?
He's a cyclops.
Oh, good God! No,
No,
that's a cyclops.
No, he's an interspecies mix
Okay.
between Gigantopithecus and Homo erectus.
Ooh, that's a good theory.
A whole other one?
He's the
He is
baby.
the evolutionary step.
The
between
evolutionary
those two.
step
Okay. The Cyclops?
from those two.
So,
No,
He's the offspring of one of each of them getting together and having a baby.
but I think you're using Cyclops wrong.
Gigantopithecus, there we go.
Okay.
Are you happy?
Okay.
But Gigantopithecus was also close. I would say that the Cyclops and the Gigantopithecus are the same fucking creature. They're the same fucking thing.
But Cyclops not hairy.
uh-uh.
Oh,
And
He
Bigfoot
went to
doesn't have
Asia
one eye.
and got waxed.
yeah. That is not entirely true. If you look at the stories of the Cyclops, that's not true at all.
Oh, the hair?
I guess, yeah. 'cause
Cyclopses
he had the
are
butt, he
hairy.
had huge chest hair.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so,
So, that would put the Cyclops before the Sasquatch.
Yes. And if you actually look at
Which
the
is weird.
evolution
If
of
you look
it,
at that evolution, you got 2 eyes, 1 eye, and back to 2 eyes again.
one
well,
got poked out. It got
Okay.
better.
Okay. And what I like about the whole Sasquatch theories and the stories behind them is you've got, some think Sasquatch can speak telepathically. You got the supernatural elements to them.
And the whole one eye on the Cyclops thing,
Mm-hmm.
that could be just a matter of perspective.
well, okay. If
Could
you
be.
look on the
They
body,
were a giant.
if you look at
Maybe
the
they
body
didn't see
build
the other
of
eye.
a Cyclops, like
Right.
if you look at the body build of a Cyclops, it looks like what you would expect a freaking Bigfoot to look like without as much hair.
Yeah.
Okay. And then he went back to hair.
But like the eye thing,
Well, I mean, okay, so it would be dominant featuring. So, okay, so if you had a Cyclops or a Gigantopithecus that got together with a Homo erectus who was covered in fucking hair,
Mm-hmm.
okay, then their offspring would have traits from each. It wouldn't be just traits from one side or the other. You would have traits from each of them.
Right.
So what if they gained the hair from this one and the body build from that one?
Mm-hmm.
Then any of the continuing offspring of that would take on dominant traits, meaning that you got a big ass furry thing.
Mm-hmm.
friend. But there's a frog in the Amazon.
Okay, which one?
I can't remember the
No.
name of it, honestly.
What about it?
Okay, so it when it was first discovered, it was believed to only have one eye.
Okay.
He never got close to it. So he drew it as he saw it. One eye in the front.
Right.
The problem is it has a really wide head,
And
so that wasn't the front.
he only saw 1 eye.
Yes. Friend, so when the next person found one and caught it
Right.
and brought it back, when they turned it to the right angle, it looked like the same thing that he drew.
Huh. Okay.
See, now the other
Friend,
issue that I
that
have...
could be the same thing with the Cyclops.
Right.
Well, the other issue that I have with the Cyclops, okay, is they wouldn't necessarily have to have one eye if their eyes were inset.
Mm-hmm.
So they're so close together that it looks like one.
Insectoid.
No. If they were inset on their
Inset-
face.
Oh,
skull.
inset.
Okay?
I got you.
If they were so close together that it looked like one, people would say they had one eye.
Even if it had hair over its hair was down and covering 1 eye, it would look like a
One-eyed
Cyclops,
creature.
yeah.
Yes.
So, switching gears here for a second, and the thinning veil that everybody talks about in October. Could this be we're getting close to reality, and that's where we're getting close. We're moving over to this side where the actual wall is, and it's a thinner wall.
No,
Don't
in
think
my
so?
opinion. But that's because I have another theory on that,
Okay.
and I would like to bring that up in October. So listen for that show, guys, because we're going to talk about the veil and October,
Well,
because we're going to talk creatures a little bit.
okay.
But also because
Halloween.
You guys are going to want to, like, if you haven't listened to every show, you're going to want to listen to a lot of them. We came up with a theory a few months ago about the veil.
Well, we come up with theories on damn near every show.
Yeah, we do.
So make sure you go check out both of our YouTube channels because there are,
Friend, this one you're going to want to listen to on Spreaker.
Right. The newer ones. The bunker ones.
So, but, our theory is basically that the veil is the quantum realm.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So I have a theory about that for the month of October.
Okay. Which is next week.
Yeah, but Kayla's going to need to do a little bit more research so she's more prepared for that one because she's going to be talking a lot.
Yeah.
Friend.
Our quantum scientist.
Friend,
Hey, what can I say?
So where does the theory fit in?
Theory of what?
Everything.
Yeah.
42.
42.
13.
No, 42.
42, okay.
Friend, don't forget your towel. Friend.
Thanks for all the fish. Okay.
You are not a dolphin.
I wish I was a dolphin. Dolphins are so much fucking smarter than everybody else.
Mm-hmm. Friend, what do you mean? Where does it fit into...
What theory are you talking about?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Like the theory, the simulated life theory?
Where does the... our original topic for tonight.
Mandela effect?
Mandela effect, yeah.
Oh.
Where does that fit into this?
To which?
To what?
To the...
Simulated life theory?
There you go.
Cole tried to do that. It doesn't work.
Why?
Because I don't like it.
Because you don't like it.
Yep, and Kayla's always right. So.
Friend.
Well, no, honestly, the simulated life theory makes more sense than the simulated Earth theory. It makes more sense that you would have lives controlled versus a planetary...
To be perfectly honest, there is no, as far as I am concerned, there is no actual reality. Okay,
no?
Simulated
Matrix?
or otherwise.
You're more into Matrix.
No, there is no true reality.
I wish I could open a wall and find an AR-15. That would be kind of cool, really.
Okay.
Reality, just like space and time, would be a construct versus actual physical.
That's because you're stuck on the quantum.
Well, I am. Yes, you are correct, sir.
Friend.
So,
okay.
It's kind of my field,
effect
dude.
Would fit into it as the fact that when you compare it to our original style of video games, you can't save.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So the idea of how the game went the last time when you when you find a warp or a portal.
Boom. Mandela effect. But...
Hey, it was a Bernstein bear.
If you have to actually live through the same thing, that's where deja vu comes into play.
Yeah.
Because I swear to God I've done this before. But, no, I'm saying, if we're looking at it, that would...
It would fit.
Fit-ish.
Not ish. It would fit. For but it would create a Mandela effect almost every time someone restarted the game.
Because it would be slightly different each time.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Hey, there's a magic mushroom.
Because
where was that before?
Live through the original years that they were doing. They started again from the position they were at last when they died.
Yeah.
So they only have their memory to go off of, which your memory is only about 75% real and then relies on...
filling in the gaps with random shit.
Relies on its brain to fill in the gaps.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just like your vision field relies on your brain to fill in the gaps.
Yes.
Just like your thought field relies on your brain to fill in the gaps. Doppelgangers are characters that...
Is that two
people wearing the same skin.
Okay. Fortnite.
Actually,
Fucking-
I'm not going to give that one away. I believe that is actually true. 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon ancestry.
Okay. I think that okay, so if you go on to like a avatar generator, okay? You only have so many selections of eyes, you only have so many selections of noses, you only have so many selections of mouths, this and that, right? Mm-hmm. So obviously at some point,
Yeah, we're at 7 billion people on this earth right now.
Right.
at some point people are going to have the same set. They're going to pick the same set because
Like
there's
they
only so
found
many sets.
8 versions of Harry Potter from history. And in one of them he's a girl.
Okay.
No, but seriously, okay, so if there's only what, like, let's say there's your basics, okay? I'm not going off of, like, crazy shit that you can add on and everything like that. But your basics. You have how many colors of hair? Your basic colors.
You got
blonde, brown, black, and red.
Yep.
Okay? Now, how many colors of eyes? You got green, blue, fucking brown, and then
Black-eyed children.
hazel or whatever you want to call that, where it's kind of a mix of everything.
Well, okay, so
Okay.
you could hazel's common, yeah, but you could actually throw that in with the green, kind of.
Not really. Look at my eyes. What color are they? Depends on
mine
the
are
day.
Hazel too.
And also you have green and blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but what I'm saying is your basic concepts, okay?
Like the
So your
1 and
basic
1.
amounts,
And then you got the real shiny ones that aliens have.
okay? So you have
Shiny.
your basic eyes. Okay, basic eye colors, basic hair colors, basic skin colors.
Right.
There's pigments from here to here. Okay, and you can choose up or choose down, just like on when you're making, let's say like the Wii, when the Wii came out and you could make the little Wii meme guys.
And throw some
Right.
freckles in there.
Or
and-
all of a sudden
yeah.
now that we have the generators for Facebook, where you can make your own little guy. But there's only so many selections of
I
eyeballs.
was
There's
really waiting for her to say we.
only so many
Sim.
selections of eyes, only so
people.
many selections of hair, only so many. So, going bases on that, tons of people would look completely similar because of the fact that there's only so many selections and so many shapes.
Oh, what do they call those? When I was playing Fortnite with Anthony and Cheyenne, I always used the same original character.
Skin.
Huh?
Skin.
Skin, right. But I didn't buy anything new. I
You were
always,
default.
yeah, I was a default. I always use default skin. And it was funny because, you can hear all the other players chatting. Oh, who's the damn default? We got to kill the default. Go ahead, bitch. I got a sniper rifle. Boom.
Wii
Yeah.
U. Right? Wii U?
Huh?
Is that what it was?
No, I can't remember. The Wii Me's or
Yeah, you're right, something like
Okay.
that.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
but
but-
the Wii U was the secondary system.
But you look at like the Facebook avatars. Okay, we'll go off of those. Everybody decided, I need to make a Facebook avatar, right?
Yeah.
Oh, look, it kind of looks like me. Okay, how many other Facebook avatars have the same set as you do?
Well, a lot of them.
Hey,
I mean,
so you're gonna
I
find a
guess it'd be one
doppelganger
out of
on there.
five if you look at it.
Yeah, you're gonna find a doppelganger. You're gonna find somebody that has almost exactly the same
Personally,
fucking
I
features.
like the quantum theory with doppelgangers better than
Well, what quantum
Just-
theory of doppelgangers?
okay, so your doppelganger is actually you in another life over here in the quantum
Whoa.
in a quantum world.
Whoa, no. That's
Sure it is.
that's wrong. Okay.
Quantum
So-
entanglement.
No, god damn. You are throwing out terms that you do not understand, so.
I'm making you talk.
So here's the thing. No.
They're called the Me's.
Me's?
The
Yeah,
bees?
the Wii Me's.
We me's.
Okay.
Friend.
And remember when you could play that game where you had to find yourself in a group of people? Like, Where's Waldo?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I love Where's Waldo.
Okay.
Let's go do.
But,
Friend. The Wii had a game like that on it.
yeah, where you had to find
You had to
your
find you.
avatar in a group of different avatars. Okay. But,
That would be awkward.
no, that's not the way the quantum realm works. Sir, what you
Explain.
are
don't have to
talking
find
about...
yourself?
No, what you are talking about is not quantum. What you are talking about is the multiverse theory.
There you go, the multiverse.
Right.
Where there are several yous living in several different universes, doing several different things, taking several different paths, blah, blah,
So
blah,
it's
blah,
the
blah.
difference between Ant-Man and Loki.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. So
I'm Wasp. I'm not a dude.
they've done studies on twins and triplets, and how one twin or triplet feels the pain of another all the way across the country.
Yeah, they've done a lot of studies like that about them. Yeah.
So what's your thoughts on that in relation to the life theory?
Again, you got to realize not everyone's a player.
Okay.
Friend, why would you pick a twin?
Because they're usually the one, they're soulmates. Soulmates are the same.
Whoa.
No, but why would you pick a twin?
Because they're the ones.
As a player, why would you pick a twin?
Oh, yeah, true. You wouldn't.
Friend,
Unless you wanted to play both of them against each other.
whoa.
Now you're getting into some really weird shit. Okay. But
This show is PG-13. Let's keep it that way.
you have never been PG-13.
Yeah, when did that start?
Friend,
And smoking alone.
when you started trying to put twins together, Eric.
Oh my god. Okay, so wow. On the twinning though, without like pulling into your weird fucking we're all avatars playing games and shit theory. Okay, but on twins in reality, if we're going there.
We're not all avatars. God.
I do believe that has to actually do with quantum entanglement. Why they can feel each other's pains and stuff.
Okay.
Kind of like, I won't say fractured, but split souls. Okay?
Okay.
Two
So-
strings got crossed, they fell over and split their soul.
Yeah. Humpty Dumpty.
They broke.
Humpty Dumpty.
Like they were originally supposed to be one entity with one soul, therefore it split in half, and therefore they can feel the thoughts and processes of the other one because they are part of the other one.
Okay.
But that would be identicals, that's not
Well,
fraternals.
would it be?
Paternals wouldn't be the same.
Are we sure about that?
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Some paternal twins can feel each other's pain. Friend, and we have no proof that doppelgangers can't.
Yeah,
that theory hasn't even been
okay,
tested.
to be perfectly honest, there might be somebody out there in the world that when Cole got into his accident, for instance, okay, that all of a sudden they were like, "Ow, why the fuck does my leg hurt so goddamn bad?"
That would suck.
Okay,
Some being Fargo
Just
to a
be
doctor.
walking down the street and all of a sudden your leg just turns to jelly.
and you're like, "What the fuck happened?"
My
Okay,
leg
but you know what?
disappeared. My leg
If you
disappeared.
actually think about
Yeah.
that though, and if we were to go off of the fact that there's millions of replicas of us and millions of different existences and everything else, and if we are all somehow tied together, blah blah blah, it would explain things like that sharp pain in your back out of nowhere for no fucking reason. Like all of a sudden you're just walking one day, you're perfectly fine, and you go, "Oh, son of a bitch!" Okay, or that headache that comes on from nowhere.
Yeah.
Or any of these things, any of these little ailments that we go, "Oh my
Even
God,
bigger
where's the
ailments.
fucking
A person
Tylenol?"
that gets migraines but has nothing physically wrong with their head, like nothing actual that will cause the migraine. Friend, can be seen by a doctor, but they still get them all the time. What if they're connected to a person who has a brain tumor?
Or in that case, epilepsy, non-epileptic seizures. Okay,
Right.
where there's no actual fucking reason for that person to have one, but for some reason they did. Okay, well maybe you in another world went through like a half drowning scenario or something, and then all of a sudden you like spazzed out for a minute. So therefore, all of your doppelgangers, all of your yous, had that at the same time as you did because they felt the pain of that.
Yeah.
Okay? I think that might have a lot to do, too, with why certain people have such a shitty outlook on things. Okay, mental health issues, different stuff like that. Because if you are connected enough that you are feeling the emotions of a whole nother fucking set of you, okay, and I'm not gonna like, maybe you don't only feel one, maybe you feel all of them. Okay, and if that's the case,
that would explain schizophrenia.
If that's the case,
which I think they took that term away and they made it multiple personality disorder. Yeah,
you would be completely screwed. Like, if you actually feel the thoughts, pains, and emotions of all of the yous, you would be in constant writhing pain all the time.
So that's my issue.
That'd be severe empathy. True empathy in which you actually physically feel the emotions of others.
Well, I don't know if empathy is the right word there. No. And not telepathy either. What the hell is that? It's there's an actual word for that. It's sensory something. It's in the clairs.
That'd be a clairsentient.
Clairsentient. Yeah. There we go. You'd be a true clairsentient. So you'd be able to feel not only their pains, but their reason for their pains and everything too. Now, can you imagine, like, living our own lives, just our own lives, without throwing into account any fucking thing else? We have so many days that can be considered bad days, so many days that can be considered good days, so many fucked up memories, so many great memories, all of that stuff. Now, if you threw an entire different lifetimes of memories and thoughts and everything into that, that in itself will fuck you up.
Right.
Not to mention several different people's thoughts, lifetimes, and experiences.
Can you imagine their dreams?
Okay. Well, maybe...
having fragmented dreams of 10 different people.
Well, and see, maybe that's the reason that we dream. We are... That is our time to connect with our other us's and live through their eyes. So maybe everything that happens to you as a dreamer is happening in a different universe to a person that is you.
Ooh, I feel so bad for them.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you think about it, maybe this is your glimpse of you in a different universe. Because sometimes your dreams can be almost completely the same as reality.
Right.
Other times, they can be so fragmented and ridiculous that you're like, wow, that could never happen. Or other times, they can be where all of a sudden you have different colored hair, or you're thinner, or you're fatter, or whatever. Well, maybe this is your way of connecting with another version of you. Maybe in this dream world, you actually are seeing through the eyes of one of your other universal yous. So every time that you dream, you're going into another reality of another you. That would suck, because some of those dreams are fucked up.
Yep.
But you know what? In the multiverse theory, they say, though, everything that could have possibly happened and can possibly happen will possibly happen. So if that's the case, then some of them would be super fucked up. Okay? You would be a serial killer in one version of you. You would be a fucking mass murderer in one version of you. You would be... Right. Anything that you think of as disgusting or horrible, or I would never do that.
Well, the opposite.
Well, there would be a version of you that is that.
Yeah.
So maybe living in your dream reality is actually a reality for somebody else. Sorry, that was weird. So I also have a problem. Okay, so this is another reason that I have an issue with mirrors and reflective surfaces and stuff.
Right.
Okay.
The first step is admitting you have a problem.
Is because how do you know that's you that you're looking at and not another version of you from another reality that's looking at the same fucking image at the same fucking time?
Because we're not one of the players, but you. It definitely is someone else.
No, but do you know what I'm talking about?
If they look like an insectoid looking back at you, get cold right away.
No, but I mean, like, what if on the other side, okay, so look over there, you can see your reflection, right?
Right.
So what if on the other side of that reflection, there's you doing the same thing to you right now going, huh, okay. But that's a different reality.
And he doesn't wave back.
And that's the only way that we can actually see through the veil of time and space to a different reality.
Mm-hmm.
So this person on the other side of the mirror is sitting there saying and doing the same things we're doing on this side of the mirror, looking at you, going, fucker, or whatever.
I think you're close, but you're wrong. I think you're right. There is another dimension on the other side of that mirror.
Mm-hmm.
Or reflective surface.
Mm-hmm.
But again, our brains fill in the parts we can't see.
Right, so we
don't have the comprehension to see the other side.
Right, so we'd be filling it in with our side because, okay, that's me, I'm looking at me, so therefore there's this.
And I believe that's where seers have a different they have an ability.
Right.
To block out their brain from creating the actual reflection
Mm-hmm.
and being able to see the other side.
Okay, so like when you're talking like that, you're talking like crystal balls, reflective surfaces like that. When somebody looks into it, and instead of seeing themselves reflecting back at themselves, they see what truly is happening in that crystal ball.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
They see reality on the other side.
Well, but that's what I'm saying is I believe that every reflective surface is its own reality.
And that's why they use a crystal sphere.
Right.
Is because they're seeing...
Because then they're seeing 27
persons.
different...
No, they're seeing the other person's, not their own.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, but see, I think that... And this is honestly why I have such a problem with reflective surfaces. One of the very... There's a couple of reasons. But one of the reasons I have such a problem with reflective surfaces is because I do honestly believe that every reflection is a different realm. Okay? And I have problems with that personally because I also have beliefs of dreams and dreamscaping and stuff like that. Kind of on the lines of what we were just talking about. Mm-hmm. And not everybody on the other side of that mirror is a good person.
Nope.
So, the other thing with that is when I was really young and at a really young age, I had a problem with this weird movie where there was a person living on the other side of the mirror. So when they would move, the mirrored image of them wouldn't, and like that, it just caused that like primordial like ugh, and it just always kind of freaked me out from there. What? Did I tell you? Oh, sorry. Continue.
I just think it's funny, friend, that you think that they're the person that's not a good person on the other side of the mirror.
Okay, they could totally be thinking the same thing about me. That's exactly what I'm saying. They could think the same fucking thing about me.
Right.
I mean, anything. But, so there was this other weird theory that I was looking into today. Mm-hmm. And it's that the internet is fake. Okay. No, okay. So, kind of. Mm-hmm. Okay. So the internet itself is real. Okay. But the content is not. Okay.
So hold that thought for a second. So you play video games all the time, Cole?
Yes.
So what if we take the simulated life theory and overlay it with
unplug him, plug him back in. He froze.
No, I had to think. So the multiverse theory. Mm-hmm. And so when you're playing a game, you're playing somebody else's life in another multiverse. And it's just a whole series of simulated lives in...
There's too many paradoxes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah, because then they're playing the same game, but my life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, payback, you bitch.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You got me killed.
We're both sitting there playing a game. You would realize it's your own life.
Okay.
Creates a paradox.
And paradoxes are bad.
You can't play your own life.
You're not playing you in, say, Fortnite.
Huh?
Fortnite.
Okay. But somewhere in the universe,
Mm-hmm.
okay, because it's a multiverse. Anything that
Right.
can happen will happen.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, I am playing someone else's life
Mm-hmm.
in a video game. They're playing mine
Somewhere.
somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So when I play The Sims, I would be playing The Sims and start playing a video game of my life.
Whoa.
Creates a paradox. You can't have that.
Okay.
Friend.
Okay, well,
Friend.
See, Chris is playing your life in...
No, he's playing Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
Chris, if you get a chance, do me a favor, rope someone, and then throw them into the river. It was my favorite thing to do in that game.
Oh, okay.
Friend, you can rope someone, drag them by horse, and then if you turn your horse real quick on a bridge,
Mm-hmm.
they go flying over the bridge and into the river.
And drowned.
Yeah.
Cool.
Friend, if you're quick enough, you can re-rope them as they're going through the air,
Yeah.
and you keep them there while they drown.
And they can hang
kinda.
Yeah.
off the bridge.
Friend, you can do that.
Okay.
Friend. But, friend,
He's going to do it.
oh, he's typing.
Uh-huh.
Sweet.
He's going to do it.
Shit, you guys. Okay.
Ooh, gated bait. I like it.
Friend. So, what else did we say we were going to talk about?
You know, so I keep bringing up Valiant Thor. I'm going to do some digging into Valiant Thor this week. And
That's
bring,
gross.
Huh?
Dig into people.
I
Aliens. That's not nice either.
I-
I knew a
sharpen
guy
my
named
shovel.
Thor. He
That's
worked
how
in-
we get invasions.
will
Anyway.
sharpen my shovel
Friend.
and then dig into them.
So how do you guys feel about everything the government has said so far and how they've changed the way we think about aliens?
Which part?
All the parts that haven't happened.
The alien invasion hasn't happened.
Oh, yes, it has.
Yeah, she's here. Friend. No, but like, their Twitter page is still empty.
Oh, you're talking about the new... Fuck, I can't even remember their fucking acronym now.
The Navy is now refusing to release
Apidipika or
documents.
something.
Right.
Friend, we're back to them not releasing documents. They're refusing.
So what are they hiding? I
Right.
guess will be my big thing.
Oh, my God. They're hiding aliens. Oh, duh.
Well, here's the thing.
I'll be back.
No, if there's no such thing as alien,
UAP. What does it stand for?
unidentified aerial phenomena,
So aerial.
right? So the main reason they'd be hiding is if Russia
But it's
actually...
still a UFO, right?
Yeah,
Which stands for what?
unidentified flying object.
Okay. What is the whole other part of that we have always talked about, but we never really mention the name when it comes to the government?
Blue book.
USO.
Oh, I got you. Have they been
And
getting...
who would find them?
Well, the Navy. Has the Navy been getting video footage of UFOs, or have they at least released that? Actually, they
No,
did.
they
No,
can't.
they did. Well, they didn't release it, but they all but admitted to it during the congressional hearing.
Yeah, but after that,
And
they
took
were
it,
asked for new files.
and they took it to a secret, behind the closed doors.
They didn't
congressional
say
hearing.
we don't have any. They said, no, we're not going to release them.
Yep.
Even though they were ordered to.
Uh-huh.
So,
Now, playing devil's advocate, if they found a, say, Russian nuclear submarine, they're not going to release that either. Unidentified is unidentified, whether it's, and they're definitely not going to release that because they don't want U.S. panic. And you got to admit, some people would panic knowing there's nuclear
The
Russian.
only nuclear sub that's in trouble right now is ours.
Mm-hmm. Where's it at?
Off the coast of Russia. Well, Norway, Russia, like up
Okay.
there. Friend, one fell in the Cold War,
Mm-hmm.
and it's still down there, and it's at the 24-year mark.
Okay.
No, longer than that now. 28 years.
Okay.
The nuclear containment system
It's probably degrading.
starts deteriorating at 25 years.
Yeah.
Friend, so it is leaking radiation into the ocean,
Uh-huh.
causing all of those beautiful fishing villages that they have up there
Mm-hmm.
to suffer.
I heard, and I haven't confirmed this with news sources or anything, but I heard Putin is actually starting to use the draft. Have you heard anything about that?
No, I just saw that he said, I have no problem using nuclear weapons on the U.S.
Again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friend.
It's
So-
actually in the news as of 12 hours ago that the United States is about to be considered a combatant with Ukraine. So, yeah.
What do you mean?
In other words, we are aiding Ukraine to the point of being combatants with them, assisting them.
You're saying that wrong, Eric.
Ally.
Combatant with Ukraine means we're fighting Ukraine.
So, Russia's Sergei Lavrov warns U.S. it risks becoming combatant in Ukraine war.
Yes. Okay.
So we'll be fighting Russia
Yes.
with Ukraine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're pretty much there.
Which opens the green, or turns on the green light for Putin to...
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't, because Putin is nothing now.
Putin's having issues.
You don't think he won't hit the button?
I don't think he owns the button anymore.
I don't think he
Okay.
has access to the damn button anymore. I think that they went, man, this guy's fucking insane, and took away
there-
privileges.
There is probably...
There's
Yeah.
a very good possibility his button is non-functional. He's having dysfunction issues.
Dude,
He's
there's
got
probably
some ED.
medication for that.
The blue pill or the red pill?
No, and I agree with you, Chris. Chris is saying Putin does not want the fury of the red, white, and blue. But
Well,
at the same time, if you got nothing to lose and you got the
no, I disagree with that completely. Putin doesn't give a fuck about the fury of the red, white, and blue.
He
Not
doesn't give
really.
a fuck about
And-
anybody.
not really.
I mean, no offense, but there is no fury of the white, blue, and red, and blue anymore. This country is at war with itself, and
Yeah,
until we solve that problem,
which
friend,
ain't going to be solved until we get past the Democrat Republican bullshit. Which honestly, they are bullshit. There is
Oh
no.
my god. Okay, whoa. There's been Democratic and Republican bullshit since pretty much the first fucking
Right.
president.
But we're at the point of violence between the two parties. I mean, come on.
Yes, but
You
this
go-
isn't
you
the
go
first
to-
time in history
You
we've
go
been
to
at
the
that
wrong
point.
part of town with a Trump sticker or a Biden sticker. You're going to have
but
somebody.
she's not wrong. Nixon.
No,
Okay.
back in the 1900s we were at this point.
Yeah, but Nixon too. Like it's happened
Right.
over time,
Yeah.
friend. But it usually takes a huge event,
Yeah, ever so many freaking years. Yeah.
friend, to actually stop. Friend, cause a small revolution and fix it. But the problem is, people back then knew what the Constitution was and what it meant.
Right.
No,
Friend,
because there's always been elaborations on the Constitution there. That always. And people misinterpret shit all the fucking
but
time.
Kayla, now we're at the point where, friend, we have Karens who would say, I want to talk to the president because I have the right. It's in the Constitution.
Yes, but we've always had those fucking crazy ass people
Yeah.
who believed that they were above the law, or who believed that the law was structured specifically around them to
Not at
create
this
this
level.
and that.
Because you never had this population.
Yes, okay, now I will give you that. There have always been them out there, but there hasn't been as many because we haven't had as big of a population
And
before.
unfortunately, they figured out how to organize.
Well, yeah, thanks, Facebook.
Yeah.
Well, the internet. The internet.
See, okay, so there's...
The internet in general made a yellow brick road of sorts.
Well, and not really. It's also a way to keep the peace.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but
It can be used either way, but...
Okay, now this is my weird-ass theory about the internet, okay, guys?
Okay.
Okay? I really, really honestly believe that the internet isn't real. Okay? No.
Oh, good God.
No, I'm fucking
Thoughts and
serious
prayers.
when I say this. No, you guys, okay. So, not that the internet itself isn't real, but that the fucking content on it isn't real. Okay? So, continuously we are berated with a bunch of different fucking conflicting views, a bunch of different news, a bunch of different, all this kinds of crazy shit. Right?
Fully agree, Chris.
I don't know. Never mind.
I don't. Fuck people. No, I'm kidding. Right.
Oh, unfortunately, we have plenty of them that have that.
Yeah, but isn't it awesome that the Canadians said it?
Right? Right?
Right. Okay.
But no, then I got the Canadian is waiting behind me at McDonald's going, "Are you done yet? Are you done yet? I want to.
No, shut up.
What? Serious?
We're not from BC.
I go,
And
blah.
I've met way worse people down here than I ever have in Canada.
Okay,
BC
that's
too?
it.
Well, you count
No,
this-
everywhere.
You count this as part of BC.
Everywhere.
Mhm.
Friend.
Okay, that's a lie. I've met some pretty shitty people in Canada too. I gotta be honest.
Not this bad.
Chris wants
they're
to hear your
different kind of
theory about
shitty.
the internet, the fake internet,
Hey, not that the internet itself is fake, but
the content.
the content on the internet is fake. Okay, so
Fortnite's not real?
oh my god. Okay, it's
Damn it.
used as more of a propaganda tool or more of a calming or whatever tool than it is anything else. Okay, they don't want you to do something. They get a couple of influencers telling you that it's not okay to do. Okay? Therefore, you get this entire movement of people that say, yeah, we can't do that. It's not okay to do. Because you have these select people that tell you what you should and shouldn't think, how you should and shouldn't act,
Well,
and we
no,
fucking listen
okay,
to
but
them.
whoa.
They're not going to
Okay.
tell you. They're going to play reverse.
That's the
of
thing.
it.
Mm-hmm.
In the 1970s, you had the same thing, just on a smaller scale, but there was less people.
Yes.
You had the newspaper. Who did you listen to politically? The editor.
Yeah.
Yes, but
The
see, the
editorial.
newspaper was ran by actual functioning
Friend.
humans.
Who did you listen to about a restaurant? The critics.
Yes, I understand this.
Yeah, but they sucked at their job.
But this
Well,
was
then what-
human-based.
But what you're talking
Okay.
about would be like, for example, the bots on
What I'm
Twitter.
talking about is that we listen to artificial fucking intelligence telling us what we should and shouldn't do.
Yeah,
how
bots
we
on
should
Twitter.
and shouldn't
Yes
think.
and no, because that's still one person. They're just spreading it out a lot faster.
And they're being
No, no, no,
Many
no, no, no,
different-
no, no.
And they're
Through
being
many
programmed.
different sources. Because they're bots.
They're being
Okay.
programmed by somebody.
Yes, but what I'm
But it's
saying...
like one person controlling every newspaper in the country.
Okay, and that's not what I'm saying either. Okay? What I am saying is
Ugh.
that the internet is also ran, I believe, by a lot of artificial intelligences. It's not just people. We are listening to a fucking computer telling us what the fuck we should and shouldn't think. Okay? It is programmed to push our preferences into it and only give us the news that's related to our preferences. It is programmed to tell us what we want to buy, where we want to go, and how we want to act based on search histories and algorithms. Okay?
Yeah.
We aren't even getting a tenth of the news that's real because it doesn't fit into our preferences of what we've looked at before.
Well, anymore, you don't know what the hell's real. You really don't.
Okay,
Unless
not
you,
only
unless,
that-
unless you vet it.
But let's say you're into space. Your preference is space. You enjoy looking up space, different things about space. Cool. All of your news fucking feeds are then about the next solar storm that's happening, the next goddamn glitter moon that's gonna happen. Okay, and I say glitter moon because seriously, we have the new moon, we have the forest moon, we have the red moon, we have the... Okay, every other fucking week it's some kind of once-in-a-lifetime goddamn moonbeam thing happening that we've never even goddamn heard of until this point, but now all of a sudden...
It's unprecedented.
It's unprecedented and it's happening.
Unprecedented.
So you have to stay home and you have to do this if you want to see this. Okay, cool. I'm not going anywhere today because I totally have to fucking see that. Because it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. And then 2 weeks later, there's another new moon. And you're like, hey, wait a minute. Okay. Or a super fucking moon that was only supposed to happen once every 10 years, and then all of a sudden there's been 15 of them this year.
Yeah.
Okay, things like this. Okay? So it takes your preferences, it makes an algorithm based on you, and it feeds you only the information that fits your thought processes and your preferences.
So we're doing the same thing right now. Because they choose to listen to us for, we are feeding them the things that they want to hear.
No, I totally and fully understand that. But the problem with that, okay, is when you do this on a mass scale, okay, then it creates subcategories of people. People that only believe this, people that only believe that. It's almost like a culting nature to go, okay, I'm going to group these 400,000 people into this group, push them towards this information, give them this.
So based on your theory...
Yes.
Who is feeding the algorithm?
The internet itself is feeding the algorithm.
So the internet is alive.
The internet is not living, it's an artificial intelligence.
Okay.
Okay?
Which came from where?
Us. But we gave it enough fucking power that now it picks our preferences and stuff for us. So realistically, okay so basically...
So a ghost in the machine kind of concept.
No, think more Wall-E.
Okay.
We told it we wanted this, we wanted to make sure this, and this happened, so it continuously pushed us towards this,
sure
this,
in the hell
and this.
sucked at world peace, didn't it?
And now we have no fucking free thought.
No.
Because what?
That is not AI. Not even close.
Okay. It is though, but okay.
Okay, tell me how that is artificial intelligence.
Well, it's an algorithm running intelligence. It's subline. So
if someone still has to put in input,
yeah, it's not living and thinking on its own.
Okay, but that's not the case because you don't have to put in input because there's enough input put in now. Okay? So originally the internet, we go back to the beginning days of the internet down 92, 93. Okay, let's go back to dial-up AOL bullshit. Okay? You went on there and you did this. You went on there and you did that.
Address Chris. He says, yeah, I would say the AI would need to be programmed to do these things. Again, the AI, if it's an AI, it is not programmed to do something that specific. It is programmed generally, and it learns to do it by itself.
Okay,
yes.
What if?
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. It is learning, and it's continuously learning by the more input that you put in, stating your preferences, your likes, your dislikes.
But that's not AI. It's following the algorithm.
It's following the algorithm, but it became self-aware within the algorithm.
So maybe, no, but wait.
There's more.
There's more. What if fiber optics was the change?
No,
that can't be just because it's a delivery system. It's not a...
Okay. But what if the delivery system was the change? We know there's theories about fiber optics coming from Roswell. Yeah. Fiber optics potentially came from alien craft. And what if that was a little tiny piece that made our algorithms, instead of being a life or a thought form per se, it had a spark in it that made it a living, breathing.
But see, that's what I'm talking. Okay, so
1954.
What?
That's when fiber optics became a thing for the internet.
1954.
Okay.
Okay, but
The telephone itself is a form of fiber optic.
But they started pushing it a lot more in the last 10 years.
Okay, so I don't
We
think...
were running fiber optics for the first time ever in Iraq when we were there in 2004. That was part of our unit's job.
You were rolling out the
new type of fiber optics.
Maybe that's the key.
Yeah.
No.
No?
So...
In order for it to be a key, you would have to have a fiber optic system of over 1 million to the power of 10 pieces of glass within the fiber. Okay. That's how many fibers would have to be in it. Right now, we're running at 1,000.
All right.
Okay.
1,000 fibers per cable.
How do I put this then to make it more... Okay, so it used to be back in the early days of the internet, right? You might have gone on to this page and pulled up like some encyclopedia-ish information on something, right? And then you'd flip over to this and you'd go on to like one of those scrolling fucking chat rooms that were the original chat rooms, and you could randomly DM people from there. PM people, actually. That was private message back then. But you'd be able to private message a particular person that you picked out from wherever, okay? All right. And then the phone would ring, it would knock you off the internet, and you'd go do some other shit for a couple of hours while somebody was on a phone call or whatever before you decided, I'll dial up again and play this or do this.
Right.
Right? Okay?
You got mail.
Now, it's constant. It's a constant flow of information that we are getting, again, based off of our preferences, based off of our likes, our dislikes, and everything else. Okay? We are on the goddamn internet for hours at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So we're no longer, this is no longer a form of entertainment that we go, hey,
no, it's
I'm going to go check
many.
this out here. I'm going to go see this here. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Half of the people make their living completely and solely online.
Yep.
Okay, versus reality-based work.
Well, so look at COVID. COVID even enhanced that more because so many people were at home using their computer.
The problem I have with that, Kayla, is it is still an algorithm which makes it
man-controlled.
Yes, in the end, it is all man-controlled still to this point in date. Because here's the thing, friend. Every device we own now has a microphone.
Yeah, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
That device is pre-programmed to listen for keywords.
For example, hey Google.
The keyword has to match.
Uh-huh.
Friend, for example, in order to find tonight's show, if they went to Google and put in paranormal, conspiracy, UFO Twitter,
S4 bunker.
No. Friend, what were the other two?
I don't know.
I can't remember. There was 5 keywords that I used: Bigfoot and cryptids.
Okay.
If they put in those 5 keywords, our show comes up.
Okay.
This one. Every show has a set of 5 keywords that I manually put in.
Right.
Okay.
To make the algorithm.
But that's okay. I think you're missing my point here. Okay. No, what?
Every company, Google, Facebook, Amazon, Fred Meyer, all of the companies, they have keywords that they put into their algorithms, but someone has to manually put them in.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Making it non-artificial intelligence.
Okay, why would something have to manually put it in? Why couldn't something create it? That's all I'm saying. Okay? So, yes, as far as consumer-based
because we
technologies,
don't have that capability yet.
How do we know that?
Because it costs too much.
We, as regular, everyday human beings, may not have that capability, may not have that knowledge. It doesn't mean the internet itself, the fucking
the
programming
internet itself
for
is
itself doesn't.
Is not self-reliant.
What about Starlink?
Okay, like look at our artificial intelligences though. Okay, we got Watson, we got quite a few of these set up pullback artificial intelligences that are continuously learning new. Okay, Watson's been up since what, 2012? Was when Watson was...
He's been on and off since 2012.
Okay, so he's been learning now for 10 fucking years.
Yes.
You're telling me that a form of intelligence that's been learning for 10 freaking years and has infinite knowledge at its hands. Okay?
It doesn't.
How do you know that? You know that based off of what people have told you
Off
it
of
does
memory.
and doesn't do. What do you mean?
An AI is still conformed to memory. They can only hold so much information.
Okay, now, okay, and I'm not trying to be a dick when I say this, but now we have a whole nother form of computing.
At
Okay.
the cloud.
Not just the cloud.
Okay.
We don't only have the cloud computing, we also do have quantum computers now, which hold terabytes and terabytes and terabytes of fucking information. Okay? In small sections and small amounts of fucking space and data retrieval and everything else. Okay? So when we add into effect that there is a whole nother form of computing that is computing at levels that we will never, as humans, be able to even come close to reaching.
Can I ask you a question? Have you accessed that quantum computer?
Yes.
Okay. On what?
Okay, like, the platform that I access the quantum computer on is off of a big... Okay. So, yes, the one that I accessed is off of a laptop, off of the computer programming systems.
Of?
IBM.
Okay. No.
No. What?
Windows.
Well, yes, but it's on the IBM.
But what?
Anyways.
Yeah, but no, but Kayla, what did you access it on?
Me?
Yeah.
Windows. I mean, I
On a Chromebook.
On my Chromebook, yes. But you can access the actual fucking computer at the computer stationings. Okay? I just haven't gone down and accessed the damn computer. Now, once you reach a certain level of clearance, which I'm not going there, because I'm not going to go down there and fucking do that, because I don't have the time or the...
Okay. Do you honestly believe we have a monitor that can run a quantum computer?
We don't, but
Okay.
through
so,
the...
But what do they put on the quantum computer in order to make it so a monitor works off of it?
Well, yeah, you're going to have to hook it into your systems that you already have. But what I'm saying
Which does what?
Quantifies it and makes it so that it only runs
Leashes
at the RAM speed of that. Yes, versus the speed of whatever it can potentially run at. Yes. Okay, and no, I totally fucking understand that. I understand that quite well. But that doesn't mean that the computering in itself, the actual fucking, what we would call the tower for the computer, okay? Because that's all a quantum computer is a fucking tower.
But the internet itself is still leashed.
Yes and no. Okay. Alright.
How would it not be? So it can feed information to my phone faster than my phone can take it.
It can, but it can't. The capabilities are there, but your phone capabilities haven't reached
you are
the
trying to explain this in a quantum physics type of way where anything can exist, but it's not. It's binary.
No, but that's what I'm saying, though, is getting into the realms that we are in now as far as technology goes. The fact that we have actually entered the quantum computing realm, we're not just regular binary anymore. Okay? Now, yes, half of our systems can't access it. Definitely. Most of our systems can't access it because our systems are too damn old and they run at too slow of an operating speed and everything else. But the capabilities are there. We have already reached the capability of being able to compute at a quantum level. Okay? Just because we can't feed that information yet does not mean that we're not there.
So...
What? No, I'm
Your
sorry.
Your argument doesn't make sense then.
Okay. I'm not.
Because, okay, then the internet can be an AI all at once, but if it can't feed us the information as fast as it actually sees it, then there's no point to it. It's not doing anything different than it would normally.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It can only feed. It has to match the hardware.
Yeah, I think that's what Chris was saying in the bottleneck.
Well, no, but I disagree with that. It is leashed
By human.
because we do not allow it to overload our computers. If it's bottlenecked,
Right.
that bottlenecking overloads a computer.
Okay.
Leashing does not.
Okay.
It's the reason we try not to, like, why I tell you not to pull out the next Windows as soon as it comes out.
Right.
Friend, I'm putting a leash on your computer to keep you from
Crashing.
with all the bugs that come out.
Yeah.
Ow! Okay. But eventually, I guess what I'm saying is eventually we will get to the point where each of us goes from having our Windows operating systems, our freaking little MacBooks, our fucking little Chromebooks, and all of these other things, and we are all going to eventually have our own
AI.
quantum fucking computer in our households. Mm-hmm. Because this is the next step. This is the next step in technology and evolution, is that we are going to go from what we have now to...
You're wrong.
Don't you think there's a step in between?
No.
No?
I believe quantum computers are the beta of the 80s.
Okay. So you don't think that they're going to go anywhere? They're just going to sit there, and then eventually, every once in a while, somebody will have one, and then
I think
all
the
of a sudden
moment that they
they're
actually
useless.
make it so that they can actually put one in every home, friend, they are going to figure out something else that is 5 times faster, 5 times cheaper to run, and put it out instead.
Yeah, okay, and I can totally see that happening.
But it's not going to be quantum. It's going to be something beyond it.
Right.
Yes, but... okay, so as far as technology goes, yes, you are right, okay? That eventually we will get to the point where we won't be able to differentiate technology from life.
No, you're right.
All I am trying to say is that we're almost there. Like, people don't understand how fucking close we actually are to being there.
Okay, well, there's a chance you don't understand the fact that we may already be past that point.
No, I get that.
Because if we went with simulated Earth theory, we are way past that point.
Yeah.
Yes, but in our simulation of simulations, we're creating the simulation. Okay, so that's exactly what I am saying. Eventually, yes, because that's the next logical
let's take a step back.
No, but we might not be creating it.
But take a step back and look at DARPA, for one example.
Okay.
DARPA has said, what you see today, they have already built, tested, and whatnot. 50 years, 50 years in our future. I remember, and I don't think it went anywhere because it was really a piece of shit, but we were field testing in Iraq this computer system that had so many fucking pieces that it was really pointless. But the concept was cool. I could be in the middle of the battlefield, plug this computer into the Humvee, it would diagnose it, troubleshoot it, tell me exactly what was wrong, pull up the part, I would identify the parts that needed to be replaced, it would hit a satellite and order the part for me, and in fact, tell me exactly where in Iraq that part was in what warehouse. It was a concept, and they might have it now. I don't know. When I was field testing it, it was a piece of shit. But DARPA probably had it 20, 30 years ago, before I tested it, you know?
Right, which is why I'm saying that we're so far beyond consumer technology. We are so far beyond consumer technology that we don't even know what's actually fucking possible because we don't know where we actually technologically are.
No.
Eh?
We never have.
No. And we're never fucking going to
We're
until we reach... Right. But see, the problem with that, though, is we don't know what's controlling what and how it's happening because we don't even know the basics of what technology we have and where the fuck we are actually at on the spectrum of fucking reality, technology, and everything else. We don't know anywhere near where the fuck we're at. Okay? We know, oh, the new iPhone this came out. Cool. But that iPhone this, that's a concept that was created, like you were saying, okay, 50 fucking years ago.
Yep.
So, we're so fucking far beyond that now.
No.
Eh?
We're beyond the ones from Star Trek now.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Friend, but
The basic ones were shown on Star Trek.
There is a select few fucking people in this fucking world that know where we are, technology-wise. And they don't even fully fucking understand it, because once you reach a certain point of technology, technology takes on its own...
But you went beyond your original statement. Because you said you're not talking about consumer technology.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
So when it comes to what we are being fed, that relies on consumer technology.
I understand that, but where are they getting the information to feed us? Okay, so the person that is inputting the shit, like you said, okay, the person that's sitting there going, keywords, banana, fart stick, whatever the hell.
That one, they're getting that from, hey, Google. They're getting that from Siri.
No, they're running those from.
They're getting those from their own.
They're creating the code.
Do you see what I'm saying, though? Is it all boils down to something else feeding the information to something else to feed the information to somebody else to feed the information to somebody else?
Yes, but what I'm trying to say is that is not AI.
Okay.
No, AI is completely independent of human necessity.
Which it would be if we could actually get to the point where we are supposed to be.
But now you're talking about genetics and DNA.
Oh, well, I mean, all of us are ran by a binary code.
And honestly, I have a feeling that is what we are going to have instead of quantum computers.
Possibly.
Is genetic coding?
But a biological computer.
Biological computers?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
Twilight Zone was talking
there,
about that
man.
back in the 60s.
Because there is a problem with bringing a quantum computer into every home. Friend. And it's the fact that no matter how small we make the actual computing system, meaning the motherboard, the graphics card, all of that, the idea of how much memory it needs, we haven't reached those peaks yet in a consumer trait where we can make them that small.
Right.
Friend, we have already, as far as we know, hit the limits of a micro SD. Now, they have figured out, and this is with quantum computers, that if they make the card smaller, they can fit more on it.
Okay. I actually really enjoy my quantum computer time. Okay. I go on there.
Well, I really enjoy
often,
my AI time.
so...
Don't take that away from me, because it's pretty cool that I can create a freaking painting by feeding a song into an AI system. It'll paint what the song says.
Seriously?
It'll create a mural of the song.
Yeah, it's actually really kind of cool. It's actually really kind of cool.
Friend, I love that app.
Yeah. So, Cole does his weird little music-y apps. I go on to the IBM. It's all good. We have our own.
We have gone overtime a little bit tonight.
Oh, shit!
We have.
But it's okay.
No, it's not. Kale's got to go work.
I know.
Yeah.
What do we talk about next week?
The same bunker time on the same bunker channel. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Let's see. Next week is still September. So we can't really touch October yet.
I don't want to touch October. He's a weird dude.
What do we got?
You shouldn't be touching anyone.
I'll touch you, baby.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay, cool.
Correct.
Okay, so...
next week, you know what?
No.
Oh, I'm going to do something we haven't done in a while.
Okay.
What?
Because we've been watching a show.
Oh, fuck.
Let's head back into the fantasy realm a little bit. Friend, let's talk about some fae, some pop culture stuff. Friend, I like
Crossways.
this shows. So do be prepared if you are going to listen to next week's show. It would be a good choice to go on to Netflix and catch up on Fate, A Wink's Tale, I believe it's called. Mm-hmm. It's about fairies, and if you don't want spoilers, watch the show first. Friend, there's only 2 seasons. It's not that hard. Friend, so...
Yeah, somehow I even squeezed it in with my fucked up work schedule. So you guys can do it too. You might not sleep for a week, but you can do it.
Do what?
Huh? I said if I can fit that fucking show into my fucked up work schedule, anybody can.
Yeah.
Anybody can.
There's only 6 episodes for the first season.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So it's not that bad. Friend.
I kind of like the fairy episode of the Doctor Who spin-off.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Torchwood.
Torchwood. I hate Torchwood.
I want to hit
I'm
up
sorry.
a few of the ones that are coming out with some fantastical creatures. Because we've got a new Game of Thrones series, and we also have a new Lord of the Rings series that have come out at the same time and are competing right now.
Yeah, dude.
So we'll talk about those.
Getting those fuckers mixed up.
Yeah,
because I'm like, oh yeah, that's a Targaryen, and then Cole's like, oh, we're watching Lord of the Rings. There's no Targaryens, and I'm like, son of a bitch. Okay.
All right, and thank you for listening tonight, Chris. Glad you enjoyed the show. Make sure you go back. I don't know, 5 years worth of S4 in the YouTube channel.
Okay, dude, don't listen to last week's episode, though. If you haven't heard it yet, it's totally not worth it. Like, we were having technical issues, and I think we fell asleep halfway through the show. It was bad.
That's not true. You said you smoke weed. So smoke weed and then listen to the show. It'll all make sense.
Right.
Friend.
All right.
All right.
All right,
folks.
ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night.
Bye,
See you next
everybody.
week.
Data transfer complete. System malfunction. Please evacuate immediately. Program terminated.
Son of a biscuit eater.